Welcome to Drinking Bros, presented by StrikeForceEnergy.com. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Yeah, you know what? I really love that intro music. I've fallen in love with it.
It's a good one.
I've fallen in love with it. Well, I mean, I fell in love with it when I first heard it. I remember when Ross sent it to me when we were still in post-production.
Back in
I
the
remembered
day.
when you weren't so fat. Just kidding. You've always been fat.
Yeah, I've always been fat. I'm actually looking thin right now. Huh?
You are. You are looking
You don't
thin.
think so?
Dude. Hey, fucking Ross. So yesterday, Jared comes in the office and he's like, man, I don't know if you know, I haven't had fucking cheeseburgers from McDonald's for 5 days. And like super proud of himself. So I went and bought 15 fucking hamburgers. I took 30 minutes out of my day just to go buy hamburgers. I set him on the desk and he fucking crumbled within the first 2 minutes of them being there. He's eating one.
Oh my god!
Stop.
I can't. But you're feeding the bear at that point. It's like leaving a picnic basket out for Yogi Bear, where it's just like you knew he was going to eat the goddamn thing.
Yeah, I know. I mean, what kind of friend is that? You're like, look, I've quit McDonald's. I'm on day 4. I really am trying to get out of this habit. And then what happens? 4 minutes later, there's a pile of just of sex.
I think
on
that's
my
being
desk.
a good friend, not a bad friend.
It's being a great friend, is what it is, Jared. Because let's face it, you would have gone starving. I feel if Matt hadn't done that for you.
He would have. He's been eating meal preps and it's fucking with my head.
Whoa! Jared's
I'm
eating meal
getting
preps.
slimmer.
No, he eats them as snacks. So let's not give him too much. But hey, I want to introduce one of our close fucking family members over here, the owner of Peacemaker Clothing.
Peacemaker Trading Co.
Trading Co.
Shit.
I cut up. But Mr. Bert Kuntz, he's also a fucking TV celebrity, and he hates when I say that.
Oh, God.
He is a
Hey
TV
now.
celebrity.
Hey now.
Hey now.
By the way,
Bert,
I'd
I
like
didn't
to
know you
just-
own Peace. Dude, that's one of my faves. Why don't you send me some gear? I'll fucking rep it, dude.
You send me your address, I will send you some stuff.
Hell yeah!
Ross, thank you.
You know we're always looking for free shit on Drinkin' Bros.
Too easy.
Our
I'll make Matt
sponsors
pay. I'll
send
send
us
Matt.
shit.
I'll
Send
send
them-
Matt a bill.
Oh, you can go for it.
But you know we got some sponsors who pay for this shit to be on the air. Come on, this isn't new news. This isn't fake news. This is StrikeForceEnergy.com news. Strikeforce Energy is the tastiest, tiniest little tin pouch full of energy you could ever want in your entire life. Kick the can, kids. The can is fucking dead. The can is fucking Carrie Fisher dead. It's gone. Throw it out the window. You don't need Monster. You don't need Red Bull anymore. Go to StrikeForceEnergy.com. Get yourself a little tin pouch full of energy that goes in anything. I'm talking beers, waters, liquids, liquors, Kool-Aids. A liquid is a Kool-Aid. But if you put it in a hardened form, it becomes a solid. So put some Strike Force inside your body and it lasts longer than 5-hour energy. Go to StrikeForceEnergy.com. Use the promo code Drinkin' Bros for 20% off. Or, yes, this is real, by the way. A lot of people have been writing in. Is the promo code StrikeCom for 21% off real? Yes, it is. And a lot of people have been using StrikeCom. That's exactly how it sounds. StrikeCum. StrikeCom for 21% off. They ship everywhere in the entire world. They have a subscription of the month club, and they got a 750 milliliter bottle that you can boom, boom, squirt and go. Next up, Billy. Billy. I'm talking about Ghost Bed. Boy. How much do I love the let me count the fucking ways? I almost wish a ghost noise floated in behind me. I don't even know if that's possible, but if it is, I'd love to hear one.
I will find you, and I will kill you. You and everyone you know will be dead. You're all going to die. You want to play hide and seek?
Ghostbed.com is the finest sleep you will ever have in your entire life. It's so good. Once you lay down on their mattresses and pillows, you're gonna feel like you've been fucking dead for 30 years. You're gonna feel like you're Jim Morrison. You've just been dead for 30 years, having a nice, crispy sleep, probably dreaming about poetry. This is the end, beautiful friend, the end. That's how amazing ghostbed.com is. Go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin' Bros. Use the promo code Drinkin' Bros. You get $50 off a mattress. Also, if you buy a mattress, you get 3 free pillows for free. Like, I mean, the pillows are the greatest goddamn thing on earth, too. Also, if you enter an email address, every month they're giving away 2 free beds and 2 free sets of pillows for any active military, reserve, or veterans, which is a nice thing. Go to ghostbed.com/drinking bros. Get your fucking sleep on. Next up, we got At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed, the first ever romance novel for dudes. Man, I just gave myself my own horse noise there because I needed to. It's written by the finest author of this or any generation, Ross Michael Antonio Banderas Patterson. Go to Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Walmart.com, and bookstores everywhere. Pick up At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed. Go to Audible.com. Shit, if you want to listen to fucking 7 hours of magic in your ears, there's nothing better than that goddamn book. It's the only one with a 5-star rating on Amazon and Audible.com. That's how fucking funny it is. Last but not least, we got BlackRifleCoffee.com. What more needs to be said about this fine organization of strapping young veterans who are making coffee off of the hard work of Colombia? I'm kidding. I think the beans are shipped in, and they pay them handsomely. Go to BlackRifleCoffee.com. Type in the promo code Lord Hot Dog for 21% off, or Drinkin Bros for 20% off. Your call. But
I do want to add, though, that if you're a fucking American, anybody out there that doesn't like McDonald's, you need to leave the country. I just want to throw
that's
that.
true.
I just wanted to.
That's totally true.
Our parents grew up on it. We grew up on it.
What's your go-to then at McDonald's?
At McDonald's, you want to know my order exactly?
Let's hear it.
A quarter pounder with cheese, 2 double cheeseburgers, a 10-piece nugget with honey, not honey mustard, because that's fucking weird.
Holy shit.
The actual honey sauce, a large fry, and a cherry pie.
See, now if I'm
wait, is this all in one sitting, Bert? Is this all in one
yes,
sitting?
That is all in one sitting.
Dude, so my go-to, like if I'm doing a real one, like a real like a total Donald, I go with a Big Mac, 2 cheeseburgers, and a fillet of fish, and then a large Powerade.
You guys are fucking
So
disgusting.
good. Oh, you love it.
You're a goddamn Special Forces medic, an 18 Delta. That what does that do to your body? It's gonna kill you.
That's pure American right there.
Okay.
Like the
Yeah,
only thing.
it does. It
throw
does.
some lead slinger whiskey on top of your McDonald's.
now we're talking.
And maybe shoot some shit, and we're good.
Yeah.
Well, you just watched the movie, right?
Founder.
Founder.
I did.
Ross, have you
it-
seen Founder
I
yet?
watched it last night and was blown away.
I know. It's crazy.
I've not seen Founder. Everybody keeps talking about Founder. They said it's fucking awesome. Is it great?
It is wicked, man. Like, I mean, even when they were showing like that scene of when they're in the tennis court, like that was just like I felt like I was watching like history be made there.
Oh, wow. So for the audience at home who doesn't know Founder is about the inventor of McDonald's, the restaurant chain.
Well, it's about the guy that stole McDonald's from the
Right.
inventors of McDonald's.
Yeah, it's about
and
Ray-
it's Michael
Ray
Keaton,
Kroc.
right? It's Michael Keaton?
Yes.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton and Ron. I don't know his real name, but Ron Swanson from Park and Rec. I just know him as Ron Swanson.
Yeah.
I don't know his real name.
I like that.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, it was really good.
Nick Offerman is his name, by the way.
Nick Offerman, I apologize.
Dude, Ray Kroc stole McDonald's. He flat out stole the company from the 2 brothers, the McDonald brothers. And then he came back and he forced them to change the name of the original McDonald's.
Shut the fuck up.
Did
Did they get any money out of this? The McDonald's brothers?
like they got $1 million a piece, but they also when they structured the deal, they were supposed to get 1% of gross profits for the rest of their lives. And Ray Kroc said, well, you're going to scare the investors, if that's in a contract, so we'll do that as a handshake deal. Never once got a fucking percentage after they got the $1 million
Well, that's his dumb
checks.
fucking fault for taking a handshake deal and a
Well,
1% gross. And
yeah.
You know what that
Gotta get a
equates
contract.
to?
Always
It
get a
equates
contract.
to over $100 million a year right
Yeah.
now that they would have gotten.
yeah.
And to
man.
top it off, when the brothers originally structured the deal, the original price on something was negotiated at like 21%, and they said that's too high. Let's make it 19%. It actually cost them money, but that's how honest and legit the guys were.
Yeah.
And they totally got screwed out of their own.
They were
their own
really
McDonald's
nice
chain.
dudes. Like you watch this movie and you're like, Ray Kroc was a douchebag.
Man.
And you're eating fucking half the goddamn menu then.
Yeah, you're
Well,
eating
Ray
half
Kroc
the
is dead
menu.
now.
But I will
Yeah,
say, hey,
just
Bert,
saying.
I'm on your side on this one, and I'll tell you why. The Facebook killer this is how much he valued McDonald's, that he got killed because he drove through McDonald's, got a 20-piece nugget and a large fry.
Oh yeah, the guy last week.
Yeah.
I saw the staff at McDonald's actually held up his French fries.
Yes.
So they could call the cops, and that's 20-piece nugget and a large fry actually ended up getting this guy rolled up.
Yeah, well, you know the trick they play on you at the window where they're like, hey, look, your fries aren't done yet. We want to give them to you as fresh and hot as possible. Could you please pull up to the spot?
Do you know why they do that?
And they did. Well, they did that to him to stall him so they could call the police in time. But knowing that motherfucker's armed and dangerous for somebody working the booth at McDonald's,
McDonald's
to do that is
good
crazy.
on McDonald's. It's very intuitive.
Yeah. Well, no, the reason is, and you're not technically allowed to do that because the managers get bonuses every month for mean drive-through times. So what they're doing is they're pushing you out of the drive-through to clear your time from the time you ordered to the time you left the window, and then the managers get bonuses based off those times. So they're cheating. When they tell you to pull forward, they're cheating.
I did not know that. Is that real?
That's absolutely
Yeah,
real.
but there's a parking spot. I had to wait for your fucking cheeseburgers.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, because I feel like I'm always waiting now, and I never knew why. I was like, oh, they just want to give me the food as fresh as possible.
No, they want those because those times are looked at like with scrutiny constantly. Like, so as soon as you speak the first words in the box, a timer starts until you drive away from the window where they clear you out. So that's why they make you pull away.
The more you know about McDonald's. Of course you'd know that.
So
I
we're
worked
talking
there for 2 years.
You worked at McDonald's?
You worked at McDonald's?
I didn't fucking know that.
I got a worker's permit at 15 and a half and worked there till I was 17.
to work at McDonald's.
Wow, and you still eat
all
it this
makes
much.
sense.
Well, but here's the
This
thing:
is the coolest
only
thing
a
I've
true
heard about
fan
you
who
yet,
is
JT.
who has worked at a restaurant and still eats there really loves it. Because dude, I worked at Papa John's in high school and I fucking hate it. I can't eat it anymore.
Yeah, that's no.
No, we used to make some cool shit.
God.
Back when you had the
Fuck
Cajun
fast food, man.
Cajun
It's so
McChickens.
gross.
It's so good.
And McDonald's is so
Taco
big,
Bell.
they don't
Okay,
do
yeah.
inventory. Like they don't count.
So the cheeseburger, like you could just run off with like 40 sets of cheeseburgers.
No one
if
would
you
ever
wanted to
know,
at the end of
like
the day.
because they don't count because it's actually more cost effective for them to just have. They know what they have to deliver every Tuesday or Thursday, and that's it. After that, you're not keeping inventory of anything.
Holy shit, dude! I did not know that, dude. You were a McDonald's fucking messiah.
I know.
Here.
I feel like you're gonna go instead of rob a bank, rob a McDonald's and walk out with 70 cheeseburgers.
A wealth
for the
of
week.
McDonald's
cheeseburgers.
knowledge. Well, I got a fun fact then for you, Jared, about McDonald's. One of the test sites was in Columbus, Ohio, and they always test.
Actually,
out,
you're right. Ray Kroc that was, I think, number 3 was Columbus.
Yeah, so when I was in college there was all this weird shit on the menu that was never anywhere else in the country. There was a pizza for a long time, and I was like, a McDonald's pizza? And they were like, yeah, we're testing it out. This is one of the test markets for pizza, so you could drive through and get a pizza from McDonald's. And
They
I was
did
like,
have tacos at one point, and they were fucking good.
They were really good.
You remember those?
Yes.
Those were a decade ago.
Dude,
Jack in the Box kept the tacos. Have
Yes.
you ever had Jack in the Box
Dude,
tacos?
Jack
in the Box.
my god!
Jiznak and the
best.
Beastie, dude, my fave.
Dude,
2 a.m, ham sandwich.
15 of
you
those.
Go through,
like,
oh yeah,
2 tacos for $1.
Yeah, you get
Get
2
out of
tacos for
town.
99
cents.
Yep.
McDonald's used to do 25-cent hamburger day.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Fucking terrible.
They did. Yeah.
Yeah. So the little patties, those are called 10 to 1s because it's 10 for fucking one for £1, and then the big ones are 4 to 1s, which are your quarter pounders.
This is amazing how much you know about
I
McDonald's.
worked there for almost 2 years. Like, so they say, hey, I need a 10 to 1 drop and I need 2 4 to 1 drops. You got to fucking put them down. Like,
I can't even right now.
I
This
can't
is
believe we've never known this about you. Your entire life suddenly makes sense. All of it.
This is like a development in your adolescence. That
I was
kinda
actually,
puts you where you are today.
I was promoted too. Like, I was a trainer. Like, I know how much seasoning you got to put on the meat and what temperatures they got to be at.
Holy shit! Hey, let me ask you this: Isn't there a rule that it can only sit underneath the fryers for so long and they just throw it in the trash?
No, I mean that's manager's discretion. If you have a good manager, they'll pull the trays and empty them if the meat starts looking fucking heinous, like just dry and stuff. So I mean, that's generally what a manager's doing. They're walking around, they're pulling the trays out, like, all right, this meat is bullshit. Cook new meat. Like,
I feel like I have to say this is not sponsored by McDonald's.
No,
in
no,
any
no,
capacity.
not at all.
This is just McDonald's love over here.
Yeah, this is look, and I love McDonald's. Mine's a double quarter pounder with cheese. Large fry, and then I'll get a chicken sandwich on the side. That's my go-to.
Hey,
That's my
listen,
go-to.
I like the rest of the Drinking Bros. I'll be at the fucking In-N-Out drive-through together,
Big
getting
fan of
hammered in the
In-N-Out.
back of an Uber while you guys go get
big
fucking
fan of
McDonald's.
In-N-Out, but it's regional, Matt. McDonald's isn't.
Hey,
you know why
pick where you
In-N-Out
live.
is
Pick where
regional?
you live.
Do you know why In-N-Out is
The
regional?
potatoes, the freshness. I
Yeah,
don't know.
they have stretched as far as they'll go with shipping their ingredients.
They
Oh.
do not. In-N-Out Burger, I just learned this a couple weeks ago, does not have any freezers at any of their
No.
locations.
No.
Everything is fresh.
It's awesome.
0 freezers.
Wow.
Which is, did you see that on Drinkin' Bros? They were comparing Whataburger to In-N-Out. There was like this whole which one should you get, and
I saw that.
I
on
would
Drinkin'
take
Bros,
a
and I was like,
Whataburger over
There's no
In-N-Out.
way.
Yeah, because you're fucking crazy. Just so everybody knows who I
Love
side
the
with,
taste.
In-N-Out. I mean, I'm a SoCal guy, but
Yeah.
Whataburger, dude. Like, I enjoy it, but it's not.
A Whataburger with
Whoa,
cheese
easy there.
and
That's
bacon and
that's
jalapenos.
Texas
Yeah.
territory.
No, it's
there.
good. I mean, I loved it when I lived in Texas, but there's no comparison to an In-N-Out.
Yeah, it's still
I'm
a
an
hard
In-N-Out
two
fan.
behind In-N-Out for me. I'm with you on that one, Matt.
Yeah, it's
No,
number
no.
two.
Maybe it's just ingrained in my blood because I have so many memories of being wasted just powering through a Whataburger.
And that's like me with In-N-Out. Like all the years,
Just
fucking.
Whataburger honey chicken biscuit in the morning. Have you had it?
No.
Oh my God. It's like 3,000 calories of.
Jared would do that when we lived in El Paso. That's all he would do. We would get drunk in the fucking garage, and then he would send a runner or some intern that wanted to work and just to go get Whataburger, and it would be like chicken sandwiches and burgers, just bags.
Why
of
did
them.
you leave that lifestyle?
I don't know.
Why did we grow up? I don't want to grow up.
I don't
Why
want to
did
grow up
you
either.
grow up?
I don't either. What was that Chinese intern you guys had for a while? What was his name? Patches?
Oh, Charms.
Charms. That's it. Whatever happened to Charms? Where's he at today?
He's like
Probably commissioned in the military.
yeah, he's in the, like the
because he was on his last year.
ROTC or
yeah, and
something,
he
yeah.
should be commissioned in the army.
Can we say Chinese intern?
Yeah.
Yeah, why
fuck
not?
yeah,
Okay.
say whatever we
Just
want.
check. Okay, since this is my first time on Drinkin' Bros, can I get in this? Can I get behind the steering wheel for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah. well, you
So
drive.
you guys have a reach. I keep hearing about all these crazy Drinkin' Bros fans. So let me take this thing for a spin for a second. We need people to submit. I would love to see your fans submit who can eat the most chicken nuggets in 5 minutes.
Oh shit!
I'll
Is that
win.
possible? The most chicken nuggets in 5 minutes.
So whoever
I
wins
will
that,
personally
whenever-
send
Jared
Drinkin'
versus. I
Brothers.
think
I will
it should
send
be
them some
Jared
Peacemaker
versus the
swag.
Drinking Bros.
Whoever wins this,
yeah, whoever wins it, then I have to try and beat them. Whatever that number
this
is.
is
Yes.
outstanding.
Yeah.
Out of the blue, I like this.
This is
Great.
outstanding.
I like these challenges.
5 minutes, the most chicken nuggets you can eat in 5 minutes, and you can't break the. It has. Is 5 minutes too long to film?
No.
No, do we do 5 minutes? That's a lot. Maybe
2 minutes.
2 minutes. I say 2 minutes.
2
Most
minutes. it
chicken
is.
nuggets in 2 minutes?
Yes.
Because then it's not just like it's. There's a little bit of attrition where you have to be able to
Yeah.
hold the food, but then you have to. Am I going to drink water to get these things down?
Yeah, it's got to be
You beat
swallowed.
Jack Mandeville.
It's got to be swallowed.
Would you? It was a double. It was a double. I think it was In-N-Out.
Was it a
You beat
double-double?
Jack
Monster
Mandeville
chicken,
on
yeah.
the set of Range 15.
No one's gonna out eat me on speed.
So the most chicken nuggets in 2 minute time frame.
Okay, so what do they got to film it?
They have to film it.
Okay.
Yeah, they
You
got to
have to
film
have
it.
a timer.
Yeah,
You have to have a
and
timer, yeah.
and you got to put it up in Drinkin' Bros.
And you
I
have to
like
have
this
proof,
a lot.
Some kind of proof of life.
So we'll pin this to
Okay.
the Drinkin' Bros group to the top. Have a stopwatch running that you're filming, and then boom, and then keep posting your videos in that thread.
Okay,
Yes.
but then what's so there's wagers. The guy that the fastest one in Drinking Bros gets will give you some shit, and then he goes against you or
Yes,
her.
he goes against me. Whoever
What's
it is
what's
goes
the
against
wager
me.
for that?
If I can beat them, I don't know.
We have to think of something.
Yeah.
Whoever loses has to change somebody else's dirty diaper.
Yeah, no.
We're not doing
I'd
that
say
one.
what.
Not for this one.
Let's go with some free Black Rifle coffee. We'll also give you 2 tickets to our live show in Denver, Colorado.
Oh,
snap.
shit.
Boom.
Damn.
We'll give them 2 tickets to the live show in Denver, Colorado. You got to get there on your own, so figure it out. But some Black Rifle coffee and a couple Article 15 shirts. How about that?
Sure.
I'll throw in some Peacemaker swag too.
And you get to have a private sit down with Bert Kuntz and have chicken nuggets at the Denver show. Like,
Throwing out.
I'm just saying, like, he created it, so
must
you get to hang out
maintain
with-
eye contact the entire time.
Yeah, you
For a
guys
20 counter?
Yes.
for a 20 counter.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm in.
Bert, are you
Or-
coming
or
to the
we
live
even-
show in Denver?
I guess I am now. I will be there.
They better be ready to perform because we might even pull him up on stage and make him power through a 50 in front of everybody.
boy.
Yes.
As we narrate and egg him on and play good music.
They have to eat 50 during Bitch I Operate a Coup.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We need to throw out some more rules. That you can't puke. You can't puke within the 2 minutes.
No.
No.
No puking.
You got to keep them down.
And you gotta
gotta
go full swallow.
It. Yep. You got to get a full
And,
Like a
and
full
yeah,
swallow.
it has to be consumed in its original piece. So you can't like blend 70 of them and then drink it.
Yes, we know you
Fucking
fucking
disgusting.
we know you shiesty drinking bros are going to come up with ways to fuck with this. So no, it is
Keister in a bunch of
A
chicken
giant-
nuggets.
Yeah.
bowl of chicken nuggets.
What do you, Jared? So now that we have this bet on the table, how many do you think you can personally power down in 2 minutes?
Oh,
50.
God.
Wow.
50 in 2 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, I can take down a 10 piece in about 32 seconds.
You know, I will say, if people don't know Jared, and I think this is probably the 100th time I said it on the show, he is the quickest eater you've ever seen. Like when you sit down, and it doesn't matter where you're at. We could be at a meeting with someone super important or with a fucking Thanksgiving dinner. He just drives his fucking face into the bottom of the plate until it's gone. And a burger for you is about a minute, usually what I see.
Well, that's a double.
That is a
eat
double.
I can take down a McDonald's cheeseburger in about 3.5 bites in under 15 seconds.
No,
He took me to lunch last week right down the street. Actually, JT didn't. Lord Hot Dog took me to lunch. So we go to this place right down the street, and I look up on the menu. He orders a chicken sandwich. I'm like, oh, that sounds good. And then I look up, and they have a foot-long hot dog. So I order the foot-long hot dog. He finished his chicken sandwich in about 12 seconds, and I had 2 bites of my hot dog. It was really awkward. I was nervous. So he just stood. That's how fast he ate. He stood there
Well,
and
his
watched
phone's out,
me
and then
eat.
he's just
No, he didn't have
texting.
his phone out.
Oh,
He
shit.
just was watching me. I was like, am I getting fired? What's happening here? What's going on? This is really weird.
wrong thing?
Bert, for the audience at home, what are you running? What's
Yes.
your height and weight so we know what to compare you against Jared?
I am 5'7", 406 pounds.
No, he's not.
No.
What?
McDonald's. Have you seen Super Size Me? That's. I watched the movie. I haven't stopped eating McDonald's since.
Is this
No,
real? Because
I'm,
what your eating habits describe that exact man of a 400.
I actually do the same food prep that Matt does. So I just eat 7 meals a day, and I put turkey gravy on everything.
What's your height and weight right now?
5'7", 185 pounds.
185.
He's a fit guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's looking fucking mean, man.
I mean,
he looks
he
good. Well, you can see him on that TV show that's called
Selection.
Selection.
Stop. Goodness gracious.
What
Yeah.
channel is that on, Bert?
It was on History Channel.
Okay, and it's not.
It was called The Selection. It's not. The first season was over. It was about 4 months ago.
Okay, gotcha. Are you guys doing a second season?
We do not know yet, but I probably will not be doing a second season.
What did you think of it, by the way, for the audience at home? Like, what did you think about doing a reality show and a TV show for History Channel?
It was an interesting experience. Phenomenal participants, and then the guys that worked on the show. It was another former SF guy, Donnie Bowen, Tyler Gray, who was Ranger and in some other units, and then there was 3 Navy SEALs.
Ray, which is such a small world because Tyler Gray is a good buddy of ours and mine before I really knew you, and
Yep.
then I worked with Ray doing some stuff overseas for a while.
Ray Cash Care, and then Marcus Capone, and then Sean Haggerty was the other SEAL on the show, and we put 30 civilians just through. It was more basic PT. There was no craziness. There was no guns, nothing like that. We weren't letting any clues out of the clue bag. It was 6 guys putting 30 people through a couple weeks of PT and seeing who could go on a little bit of sleep and food deprivation.
It was like a military
and high
selection
stress for civilians.
for civilians.
So,
Man.
yeah, it was History Channel.
And what was your personal experience? How was the shooting like? What were your hours like per day on set?
I kind of maintain the same. I have the same personality, so I'm not very animated on TV. I wish I could do, in front of a camera what Matt, JT, Tyler Gray's good at, Ray Cashcare, some of these guys. For me, it was fun. I was in the same mood all the time. It was just about pushing people and trying to make them be the best version of themselves. And watching people do tough shit it's like watching a campfire. I could watch people work hard for hours. And that's kind of what it was for us was pushing people and see, the same way when we go through a selection process of any kind, seeing who's going to crack or who's going to make it. And it's, this was interesting with civilians because none of these people had any military background at all. That was part of the stipulation and part of the show. The other side of it that was pretty cool was it was produced by Film 45, which is Peter Berg's company. He's a big pro-military, pro 2A, pro vet guy.
Yep.
And from the get-go, the minute we started, we filmed 24 hours a day for 13 days, and we're mic'd the whole time, cameras on us at all time. At no point throughout the entire show did anybody on the production staff say, hey, we need you to say this, we need that person gone, we need you to create drama. They literally let the 6 of us knuckle dragging fucking apes run the entire... they obviously had timelines and they had stuff they had to do based on weather or shooting, but they gave us complete control of what we were doing and when we were doing it. So, answer your question, the experience was phenomenal. It was a great experience. Probably won't do anything on TV ever again. It's just not me. But it was a great experience.
Yeah, something like that, because Jared, early on in the Drinkin' Bros, Jared was like, yeah, you should go through some type of training like that. There's no fucking way I could last through that. Were people crying and shit like that, coming up to you during the show?
Oh, yeah. It was...
they always cry, Ross.
I know.
They always
know.
Cry.
We had some sleepers that, ended up, I can say it now, but, we'd go back and it's every time you have a cadre or a selection or instructors, stuff like that, you kind of work with the group and then you'll go back and go, man, this person's not going to make it. That person's not going to make it. We had a few people that I'm convinced now might be serial killers and just had zero emotion. But I'd say 28 out of the 30 people ended up being emotional at some point. It's just, they're civilians. We took away any kind of creature comforts. We took away everything they're used to. They were away from their families. Some of these people had never spent 24 hours a day, 24 hours away from their family and their life, and now they're there for 2 weeks, getting their shit pushed in by a bunch of instructors, so to speak. But
you guys did anal sex in the show?
No anal sex. Let me retract that.
Sorry.
No, it was fun. They ended up. There's some people that got really emotional that we didn't think were going to get emotional, but it's being out there doing that kind of stuff, no matter what it is. Just go run 100 mile, run with nothing on your back, just a water bottle, and shit is hard. And then you start adding weight, and then one of the things that I really try to impart on the whole show with the other instructors as well was, we were filming a TV show at any given time while we were filming that show. There's a platoon of Rangers or an SF team or a TACP or a CCTs, recon Marines. Those people were out there. Somebody out there while we were filming that show is in Afghanistan or somewhere else in the world getting their ass shot off or shot at with a 100-pound pack on and a loadout. And we tried to impart that on everybody on the show that, hey, this is an endurance event. Somebody out there's doing this shit for real, and they're providing the blanket of freedom that we sleep under every night. So shout out to everybody that's out there deployed right now. It's a great place to live, to be able for somebody like me with a GED and a military education to be able to do a TV show on History Channel.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was awesome.
Man, mama, I was on TV.
That's exactly it.
On TV.
I
was up there on the big screen.
One more question for you, Bert, about this show, because I'm fascinated by it. Why do you think they bring so many military veterans back to do TV shows on History Channel? I saw Will Willis on the other night on a Ford show where they were making steel and fire. Did you guys know he was doing that?
Yeah. Yeah, Will's a good
that's
buddy.
His 4th or 5th season of that too.
Yeah, because he did not Top Shot. What's the other one? Not Future Weapons. He did one show there, and then I know he picked up the second season, I believe, on what is it?
Forged with
or whatever.
fire.
Yeah, it's like but they were like burning shit. I was flipping through the channels like, oh fuck, there's that dude. And then Tim Kennedy's got that show. What Rocco's doing one. Why do you think they want so many military veterans?
I've got one coming up.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
been announced.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Can you
So I
talk about that?
it.
Can you talk about
Yeah,
that?
I go out to Louisiana June 5th through 9th for filming.
And
it's a sports fishing competition between a team. My team is all military. Dakota Meyer is leading an all fire team, and then Rich from Angry Cops is leading the cop team.
Nice.
That's fucking awesome. Why do you think that is? That they want so many veterans?
I don't know. I think that they have the background and the mental capacity to be like, very good announcers, I think. I don't know. And a lot of people in the veteran community have like crazy cool personalities because they've dealt with so much shit in their life that it's an easy transition to be on film, I think.
Yeah, Ross, right now, it's an interesting time in our country. We're old enough. I try to figure out how to word this right. So, the guys from Vietnam got shit on. Vietnam vets came back. The media perception, the perception of that war, it was done through, that war ended through psychological operations of convincing that civilians here that we shouldn't be over there, that the war was not good. And Vietnam vets still to this day, when you add up, the sentiment right now and the tone in America is very pro-military for the most part, a bunch, except for, your liberal shitheads that are running around protesting about safe spaces at their colleges. And I won't get too far down a political hole here, but the tone right now, the country is pro-military for the most part, and the media and film and TV industry, I think, is grasped that they're grabbing vets that are coming back, guys like Tim Kennedy, guys like the people that you're mentioning, bringing them onto a show, the personality, the work ethic, what they can provide, their real world experiences, the work ethic on set, and getting vets into the film industry to tell their stories, because the Vietnam vet guys came back, World War II, they came back and they told their stories and we celebrated. The Vietnam and Korea guys didn't get a chance to do that. And now we're back in that position. And from a vet standpoint, I think it's important not to embellish it or to do the over-the-top stuff, but to bring veterans back and get them in the film and TV industry. I think people want to tell those stories. The genuine people, the guys like Peter Berg,
Sure.
Production companies like that aren't trying to exploit anything, they're obviously trying to make money. It's a production company and it's a TV network, but those guys want the stories to be told. They have a passion. They're pro-military. Some of these people didn't join the military for whatever reason that is. I don't care. But now they want to support it any way they can. And I think that's why you're seeing a lot of these shows. Obviously, there's probably a little bit of that where it's like, hey, the military thing is cool right now. Combat vets are cool. Let's get them on TV and throw them up there and make some money off them. But I think for the most part, the shows you're talking about and the people that are doing it, I think those production companies and networks really want to tell some of these stories and get some of these people involved. One, to thank them for their service, but two, to celebrate the military and what veterans do for this country.
Yeah,
I know it's a long answer.
No, not at all. Because to that point, one of our guests on the show, Alex Scarlatos, ironically, the Paris train attack, he just signed probably one of the biggest deals in Hollywood for that book. Clint Eastwood is signed on to direct it, and it's like a $30 million movie with Universal to tell his story, which is, Jesus, man, it's crazy. And those guys did it on their own.
It's that kind of stuff is great. By the way, I'm the biggest Clint Eastwood fan in the history of the world. Like, that guy is.
Look, to get Clint Eastwood to direct your movie is fucking. You would have a better shot at winning the lottery 2 times. Not just one, literally 2 times. Like, you'd have to go to the gas station at 2 different points in your life and buy a Powerball ticket to get Clint Eastwood to do a movie.
That's it, Ross. The other side of this that I'll mention is, and I've been a part of it in the past, but the vets doing TV stuff. We are, and I don't mind saying this. We're talking on Drinkin' Bros. I've never seen people treat each other worse in my life than veterans treating other veterans poorly. But I've also never seen people treat each other better than veterans treating other veterans good. You know, it's where I'm going with this is when you get into TV and appearances and Facebook personalities, man, we fucking beat each other up. And I've been a part of that in the past.
It's so funny. I literally was like on some forums, just getting shitted on all yesterday. And I reached out to a couple and I was just like, hey man, like if you want to air any shit against me, like whatever you think I'm doing wrong, I'm just living my path, and that's fine. Like you have your opinions, I have mine, but if there's something against my character, please tell me, because then I would love to either dispute it or lay everything out in there. And like it's pretty cool because a couple of them, you know, we had a good conversation, had our disagreements, and then thumbs up on the way out. And I think it's a toxic thing because people are out there just like attacking people for being on TV or whatever the case, and I don't fucking see an issue with it, really, to be honest. Like, you don't really see anybody that's popular right now running around saying, I'm the hardest motherfucker. Like, that's what I've tried to advocate, that I'm not the hardest motherfucker. The second you think you are, there is 100 motherfuckers that have done everything more than you. So, I don't know. I think that everybody just needs to relax a little bit.
There is this like group out there that's just sourpuss about everything.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter if it's good, if you know, there's people that fucking talk shit about the Drinkin Bros group, like, oh, fuck that group. And it's like, every time I've seen that, I go, you do realize that group has done more for the fucking collective than you will do in 5 lifetimes. Like,
yeah,
so
and that's
you can sit back and bitch all you want, but at the end of the day, like, just an example, like a girl with a medical condition got made fun of on her birthday or something like that, and the Drinkin Bros sent her 600 birthday gifts.
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
Fuck off. If you have anything to argue about that group, just fuck off.
Dude, in general, man, I swear, life's short. Fucking put a smile on your face and do some hard work, and everything else falls in place. And I think too many people focus on negatives, you know, just why you got to hate in someone doing their own path, you know?
Yeah, and I didn't want to take it in a negative direction, you know, to cap that off. You know, Ross, you've been in this industry a long time and done a lot of stuff in film and TV, and you know as well as I do, if something's hot like the military is right now, if actual combat veterans aren't the ones advising or doing these projects, you know full and well that they're going to find anybody they fucking can to do it. And it's probably not going to be the right person. So I'm all for it. I won't do any. Matt and I were talking about it. I turned down a TV show to have my own show last week. I don't want to be on TV. I'm just having fun living in the mountains and working. But you know, I am super happy. I will support vets that want to get on and do TV shows, that want to be in the film and TV industry, because if we don't tell our stories and we don't do those shows, somebody else
other
that's not
asshole is.
qualified.
Yeah.
So buy my book coming out in August.
Yeah, so buy my book.
I know I'm gonna get eaten alive by a few people on that.
But yeah,
you can suck my dick.
Sorry to take that to a serious direction, but it's you know, I wasn't trying to get negative or too serious.
We're good to go, bro.
Eating chicken nuggets.
Chicken
2
fucking
minutes.
nuggets.
Nuggets.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
The nugget contest.
The nugget challenge. The McNugget challenge.
Can I narrate it in like the movie trailer voice for you guys?
Oh,
One
please,
man
please
against
do.
Jared Taylor. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I want to put like a trailer together about the fucking McNugget eat off.
Yeah, you should. You should put a
There's some
fucking,
big
like,
boy people out there though in Drinkin Bros, Jared. This
Seriously.
is a hard one, man. Like,
but you know what? For me, you're not going bulk. You're going speed. I'm confident in my speed.
So we should have a sprint round, a 1 minute round where you have to take you eat a chicken nugget, take a shot of lead slinger, eat a chicken nugget, take a shot of lead slinger.
Fuck.
Whoever can do the most. Is that the 1 minute round?
Someone will die.
Somebody will die.
No. Oh Lord.
God. Somebody,
because you know someone's gonna like fucking just pound shots. I won, and then fucking there was like that dude that died on the that club. He was in like South Africa. Anybody see that video?
No.
He chugged a whole bottle for a contest.
Oh God.
Puts his arms up and then boom down and then dead.
Let's not kill anybody.
No, we don't want to do that.
I'll take that back.
but in all fairness, though, they should have known. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know. Shit.
I mean, you should have known you're gonna die.
This show's going out Thursday, right?
Yes. This
Thursday,
show.
Roz? All right. So Monday, May 1st at 7 p.m. If you're anywhere near Charlotte, North Carolina, Travis Pastrana and I will be at the K1 Speed Go-Kart track starting at 7 p.m. It's a meet and greet.
Nice.
And some go-karts.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Really? Who else is going to be there with you, Jared?
Travis. This is gonna be me and Travis.
The two of you guys. That'll be fucking cool. What's what kind of go-karts? Is it adult?
Those are the fast ones.
Oh shit! It's the adult ones.
Yeah, it's the straight up racing carts.
Are you guys going out afterwards?
I mean, I'm sure we will.
Okay.
Who knows? Who knows where that night will take us?
Yeah, you guys are some wild motherfuckers.
we're the two worst to put together.
If I have to pop on over to Charlotte for the evening,
hey, I'm saying,
go hang out with Daddy's little fatty, dude. Travis Pastrana and Daddy's little fatty,
and just light shit up on the go-kart.
I'll
track.
text you the hotel that we got. Like everything's good to go.
All right, yeah. Monday might work, dude. To pop on out and have some drinks.
Do a little pop. Well, I mean, I'll be there till the 3rd, and we're going to be filming with Travis every day. So
unless you're in Salt Lake City, Ross,
Yeah.
I know. Well,
Starlight City.
The book is coming up soon. We get those notes today, and I don't know. So I have a feeling I'll be able to be at both. I
fucking love it.
I know. So I believe it's all going to work. It's all going to work out, kids. And Bert, where can people find you, by the way, on social media?
Most of the stuff I do now is through Peacemaker Trading or Peacemaker Trading Company on Instagram and Facebook. I moved out to Utah and I work in the same building as these guys now with Peacemaker. But as far as finding me, I'm up in the mountains most of the time hiding.
Okay.
So I've got a Unabomber cabin up in the mountains.
Everybody always asks me what hat I'm wearing, and it's a Peacemaker Trading Company. So that's the hat. So if you like that hat, the American flag with the buffalo, that's where to get it.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan, Bert. I didn't know you were in the office.
It's like the opposite of Article 15 clothing. It doesn't suck like our brand. I'm just kidding. That's actually fun. I'll put that out there right now. We're launching some life back into Art 15. I think for a lot of the people, they saw like the transition to Black Rifle, but like the podcast, Art 15, all that stuff's gonna hustle. We've just been squaring away a little, little things here and there, but we get Vince, Mr. Rocco, back out here soon for the podcast. So the coming future, the soon future, is going to look super bright and a lot of entertainment, and a lot of fun coming out. So
yeah, and what we'll talk about it on the next show too.
Let's do it.
Right about now, though, is that time where we're talking about the Drinkin' Bro of the Week. The Drinkin' Bro of the Week was submitted by John Wells. He says, "Hey guys, I know you may not respond to this message due to the high volume of messages you probably receive a day. But I'd like to tell you about one of your customers and loyal listeners. His name is David Wade. He is an Army veteran, a father, a friend, and a deputy for the Logan County Sheriff's Office in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Yesterday morning at approximately 9:30, Deputy Wade was killed in the line of duty. His funeral is April 24th, which I believe is yesterday. He says, I'm not asking for a handout, just a quick shout out. And if you guys could make him the Drinking Bro of the Week, that would mean the world to me. His son has recently graduated basic training from the Marine Corps. Thank you in advance, Patrolman Jonathan Wells, Stigler, PD. Absolutely, Jonathan Wells. Sorry for your loss, and we appreciate you writing in, and we're sorry.
Sorry for that department's loss.
Yeah, man.
It's a big hit.
And
cheers, guys.
And a
Cheers
Drinking
to
Bro
Deputy
loss.
Wade.
Yes,
and
a Drinking Bro
DB
loss. So, cheers.
Well, he's our man this week.
Yes.
He's our man.
Cheers.
Maybe we should put his picture up on the Facebook page.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And hey, Bert, thanks for being on, man. You were super fucking interesting. This was an awesome show.
Absolutely, Ross. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. You guys love the podcast. Love Drinkin' Bros. Thanks for having me on.
We love you, man. Thanks, Bert. Thanks for stopping by. For Bert, go to Peacemaker Trading. Find all of his shit because it's dope as hell. For Jared, Daddy's little fatty Taylor, Mr. Matt Best, I am Ross Patterson. We are out of here. Good night, everyone.
And toodles.